Shalom. First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the elect. This is the brother Benaiah from the Great Millstone Dallas branch coming back at you with a quick lesson. As you see, I have an article here from naturalnews.com, and it reads, Your Ring doorbell isn't finding pets, it's building your permanent blackmail file. All right, and if you brothers and sisters have watched the Super Bowl, you may have seen that Ring camera commercial. All right, which this article is going to explain about how they're uh, 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 they're ultimately going to use this technology for tracking. You see, they put it under the guise of tracking lost pets, but really it's to track you. You see, and that was always the plan of these so-called the so-called Illuminati. All right, these self-proclaimed light bearers. Okay, you have particular men who came out and spoke against it, like Aaron Russo in that interview. He ultimately told people that he talked with Nick Rockefeller and how he wanted Aaron Russo to be a part of the plan. He wanted them in on it. You know what I'm saying? And why would he fight for the people? You know, they cattle and all this and that. And ultimately, his plan to put technology inside the body. You see, because Esau didn't introduce this technology to make your life more easy, to make it comfortable, to make it convenient for you. All right. Even though he promotes it as if it's for your, it's for your good, and he wants to, and he does it because he likes you. No, it's a more sinister plan behind it. That was always the plan. All right, of these top elite banking families was to put first, they three stages of the technology. Put the technology in the hand, you know what I'm saying, which was the cell phones, which was the phones, and then what? To put the technology on the body, these wearables, these VR goggles, these smart watches, you know what I'm saying? And what is the next step? That third and final step is to put the technology inside the body. And that's why you have these technocrats, all right, speaking about if we need to put this technology in it, it can constantly monitor you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, and they push it under the guise of convenience. You don't have to carry around your wallet anymore. You don't have to do that. So if anything happened, you might, you know what I'm saying? We can be able to track. We can just read it. We can just read the information from this technology. You see? And you've been warned. You people have been warned. Starting, all right, with the apostles, bishops, and elders on down, have been warning you for years now on what this devil was going to do. You see, and now we're seeing these things spoken of in the scriptures taking place. You know, but I'm gonna get to some of this article, man. Grab a couple of scriptures and end it off. It says the introduction. It says during the Super Bowl, millions of Americans watched a heartwarming advertisement. It says a Ring doorbell video clip showed a lost pet return to its grateful owner, thanks to the watchful eye of a neighborhood's camera. It says the message was simple: buy this device, build a safer, more connected community. It was a master stroke of emotional manipulation, a Trojan horse disguised as a feel-good story, and that's how the devil works. You see, that's how the wicked work. And when I say devil, I'm not talking about the actual spiritual angel Satan. You see, no, I'm talking about his physical counterpart on planet Earth, man. You see, the so-called self-proclaimed white man, Esau Edom, according to the scriptures. That's how he walks. That's how he works. He plays on the emotions of people. You see, like I said, it was a master stroke of an emotional manipulation. You see, under the guise of here, we help finding lost pets, but here it is. You go, you get an animal from a for one of these animal shelters. They're already chipped. You see, and then when they started to do that, when they started to introduce and started to chip animals, what did they say? Well, if the animal get lost and we find it, we'll be able to scan the chip and we'll know who owns it. You see, and now they're talking about taking it a step further to where these particular devices like the Ring cameras, all right, they're going to be used ultimately to track your ass, man. You see, you see how Esau plays on people's emotion, all right, under the guise of making it a safer neighborhood. Get your Ring doorbell camera. You get this camera, now nobody ain't gonna steal your packages. But the whole time, all right, he pushed it on the world for surveillance, man. Not to see who's stealing your fucking packages, man. You know, no, to track your ass. You see, but it says the reality is far more sinister. The Let's see what this word means, man. Let's go to it.
Innocuous.
The innocuous. All right. It says a not harmful or offensive. It says a harmless, safe. All right. Non-toxic, innocent, innocent, huh? Hopeful. You know what I'm saying? Peaceful, gentle, tame. You know. So keep that in mind. Like it says, a harmless or safe or safe, right?
Innocuous.
Innocuous. So it says this reality is more sinister. It says the innocuous looking or the harmless looking, right? Device on your front door isn't just a digital peephole, it's a data harvesting node in a vast privately owned surveillance grid. You are not buying security, you are financing the construction of your own permanent digital dossier. I think I'm saying that right. Let's see what they're see if I'm saying it right. Salakia. Dossier or dossier or something like that.
Dossier.
Dossier, okay, dossier. It was the collection, like it says, a collection of documents, man, on a person, event, or subject, a file, or report, or case history. You see, so you see how this devil is ultimately, uh, 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 he has a file on each and every person, man. You see, and people are helping him do it. All right, by bringing this technology, these smart TVs. You see how this nigga uses shit under the guise of, it'll make your life more convenient, it'll make your neighborhood safer, but it's really a part of his sinister plan, man. And people are walking right into the trap that this devil is setting, man. You see, because this devil turns everything, all right, into a weapon, man. Which I'm gonna pull this real quick. So Rock 29 and 21. I'm gonna read a little bit more and then I'm gonna end it off. It says the necessities of life are water, food, clothing, and a home where you can have privacy. Right. You see, so all of these things, the water, food, and clothing, all right, have been weaponized, man. You see, the water is weaponized, the food is weaponized, even the clothes that we wear are weaponized, man. And it says a home where you can have privacy. Now he's inside your home. How? By these smart refrigerators, these smart thermostats, these smart TVs, these tablets, our phones. So now he's turned everything. He's taken the necessities of life. All right, privacy is a part of that, man. But now you don't even have that anymore because this devil. He has that God complex, man. He wants to be the most high. You see, he wants to know what you're doing. He wants to track where you going, and he's already doing it, man. You see, and this is why we out on the highways and byways, sighing and crying, man, because this devil has a sinister plan, man. Let's grab this. Psalms chapter 17, and I'm gonna start at verse 8 in the NLT. It says, "Keep me as the apple of your eye, hide me in the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who are out to destroy me, from my mortal enemies who surround me." They close up their callous hearts. They close up their callous hearts, and their mouths speak with arrogance. They have tracked me down. They now surround me with eyes alert. They throw me to the ground. You see, so they tracking us, man. You see, and that's why we crying out to the Lord. We're gonna need divine intervention, man. That's why the scripture said in Daniel, it's gonna be a time like never before, man. Jeremiah chapter 30, the time of Jacob's trouble. This is going to be a time like never before, because when the prophets were persecuted back in the ancient times, like Yahweh Shah said, when they persecute you in this city, flee to another. It was a form of they can escape. You know what I'm saying? But now in this society, we're constantly tracked 24/7. There's nowhere you can go, even if you throw your phone away. Now they're gonna be tracking your ass. You ride through a neighborhood. You think these flock cameras, you think Esau, you think that shit ain't gonna be pinging and pinging your ass and where you at, even if you try to throw away your phone, man, you're gonna get caught somewhere. And that's why we need divine intervention, man. You see, that's why divine intervention is going to be necessary for the elect to escape, and the Lord is going to do it because he's not a man that he should lie. Okay, so let's go back. It says a dossier, a file that can and will be weaponized. You see, against you and your family. This isn't paranoia. It's logical. It's the logical endpoint of a partnership between profit-hungry corporations and a government that long ago abandoned the concept of privacy as a right. You see, all these particular rights that you people have, your privacy, you don't have the privacy to, you don't have the right to privacy anymore. Not according to this devil. You don't have a right to water. That Nestle CEO said that water is a privilege. It's not a human right. You see, this is how the devil works, man. It says the heartwarming Super Bowl lie, surveillance masquerading as community. It says the advertisement was a perfect piece of propaganda. It tapped into the universal human desire, the safety of our homes, and the well-being of our loved ones, including our pets. Man, going back until like I said, he plays on the emotions, man. It says he plays on the desire, like the universal desire. He plays on your desire. That's the devil. He plays on your desire, man. You see, it is so it's sold a fantasy of neighborhood watch 2.0, where technology fosters connection and security. The truth, as revealed by researchers and journalists, is that this device have little to no impact on crime. Their primary function is not to stop burglaries, but to create a commercial human tracking grid. Every motion alert, every package delivery recorded, every casual conversation captured on your doorstep is a data point. You are voluntarily paying a monthly subscription to install the infrastructure of your own surveillance. This is a dream scenario for intelligence agencies. As investments, it's like investigative journalist Mike Adams has explained, this setup transforms into a massive surveillance apparatus where every piece of digital information you possess end up accessible to the agencies like the CIA. You are not a customer, you are a product, and your private life is the commodity being packaged and sold. You see? And so here it is, man. This devil, this is what he's doing, man. You see, and he's gonna use this against you. Everything that you're saying inside your home, your private conversations, are being recorded and tracked, man. Especially amongst us believers, man. You think Esau don't know who we are? You think Esau don't know who the true who the man of the Lord are, who the ones who hasn't sold out to him? You don't think he's listening? Hell yeah, he's listening, man. And nigga probably listening right now. You see? These smart cards, it ain't no fucking. This nigga is not making this shit to make your life convenient. Jake is so damn stupid to really believe that, man. Yeah, man, I got that, man. I got that 2025, man. That bitch got nothing but goddamn computers and shit in that motherfucker, man. Every which way, cameras all in that bitch. Yeah, I got a camera in the front and a camera in the back. You stupid nigga. You think that's just a feature on your fucking car? No, this nigga is tracking your ass, just like Tesla, just like that one Jacob was driving that Tesla, and, and that nigga did something against the Tesla protocol, and they stopped that nigga car in the middle of the fucking freeway. The nigga had to get out. And on the screen, on the fucking screen, it was telling him, look, you gotta call Tesla. You broke this you broke this this law according to our contract. Boom boom, you gotta call Tesla. That nigga shit was stalled out on the freeway. He couldn't do shit. It's not. You think this nigga just putting these computer chips in cars just because yeah, we need to make them more advanced? Yeah, no, it's to track your ass, man. You see, because he wants to be the most high, man. It says beyond privacy. It says why nothing to hide is the fastest path to blackmail. A common retort from those who embrace this surveillance is, I have nothing to hide. It says this argument is not just naive, it is dangerous. Myopic, however you say that. Let me see real quick, Salakia. But y'all get it, man. This shit is crazy. This is what this nigga doing.
Myopic.
Myopic, which it says lacking imagination or foresight. And that's what these people are doing. They have no fucking foresight, man. You see? They short-sighted, like it says, nearsighted. And that's exactly these people, man. Because they don't think that they don't think that Esau Edom is the devil, man. They really think that the government is for them. They believe in these politicians. And look how the Lord is airing these niggas out, man. The Lord is openly showing people that these officials, these presidents of these governments are nothing but satanic pedos, man. You see, in baby killers, man, and chrome drinkers, doing all kind of lewd acts, man. You know, and they put it in your face like these movie Hostel. You know what I'm saying? They hunting, like, bro. That island shit. That's why they fucking files are not coming out, man. Bro, come on, man. You think if it was really something going on and Esau really was about justice that he would hold, that lets you know this nigga is an unjust, he's an unjust judge, man. You see? Why? Because that nigga name is all in it, man. These type of fish, that's why this shit ain't coming out, man. You see? That's why nothing is being done. This nigga's the biggest criminal on the fucking planet Earth, man. You see? But we don't need to go to the devil and beg for justice. No, we cry out to Yahweh Shem Shah, man, because Yahweh Shem Shah is the only one who's gonna set things right. Okay, niggas is taking kids on fucking islands and shit, man. They hunting people, man. They show you in these movies, Ready or Not. That movie, Ready or Not. That movie, The Hunt. You know what I'm saying? They got that book called the Most Dangerous Game. You think these are just fucking books, man? No, that's a part of their left hand magic. They openly show you what they do, eyes wide shut. This shit is they just, and that's a part of their left hand magic. They show you what they do right to your face, man. You know, but people don't believe it. Let's go back. Like it says, myopic. Salakia says, this is dangerous and myopic. No, and misunderstands the fundamental nature of power. It says the threat is not that someone is immediately interested in your grocery deliveries or your mundane comings and going. The real pearl lies in the creation of permanent searchable leverage. You see, searchable leverage, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna build, like I said, blackmail. They're gonna use this fucking AI to blackmail your ass. Just to go check that movie out, man. Mercy, with Chris Pratt. Lord willing, I'm gonna go check it out soon myself, man. About this AI system that they set up that judges people. You see, you got 90 minutes to prove your innocence, and then you got all these goddamn. It's showing you everything every aspect of your life, what you doing out there is tracked and monitored, and then you get to go through this and try to prove your innocence. What this nigga is setting this shit up straight in front of people's faces, man. You know, but this is the devil, man. You see, and he's gonna stop at nothing in order to fulfill his new world order, man. And the plans that he has for you people, you want this place to continue so bad. He's gonna put your ass in a slavery that the world have never seen before, man. You know, I ain't want to make this too long, man. I gotta get ready to clock in, but Lord willing, man, you can go check this article out yourself. It's a good read. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. As always, peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.